minutes left.
Musst hier stehen.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, everybody. Very nice to be here today. And for any one of you who's curious what we're going to talk about, we want to talk about Siemens TIA Portal. Any one of you who has worked with or knows about Siemens TIA? One hand, anyone? Okay, so then I guess we have a good start. Two people, good start. We're going to give a very quick introduction. My name is Anett. I am from Wandelbots, and my colleague from Siemens is Christopher. And I hope you can see our slides. I'm probably standing in the way.
I think so.
Great.
Good idea.
So, Christopher, your turn.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Anett. Siemens is doing maybe aware of some products for industrial usage. So we have a quite big portfolio, and we learned in the recent years, or decade of years, that components become more and more connected to each other, and that makes machines more and more complex. And people who are doing the engineering for these machines have to solve the complexity. And this was the reason why we created a framework, an engineering framework, very early. It's called Totally Integrated Automation. If you think about to connect all these things here together, we are really good in place worldwide. If you can imagine that our controllers are utilized and used in industrial facilities and plants and lines, they are doing this job. We have a market share over 30% there, and a lot of people are working with this engineering tool. But there's a lot of things inside, but something seems to be missing here. We are on the robotics festival.
Yeah, I was asking myself the same. When we started talking, I was wondering, Christopher, where is robotics in all of that? Maybe there could be a nice blind spot that we haven't covered yet, and maybe we can work on something together to bring robotics into TIA Portal.
Exactly. We want to talk with you about a problem we want to solve, and this is something, this picture tells you something is combined here and seems to work together, but in fact today it's very hard to achieve this. You see here a very easy machinery, some type of conveying is going on, some sensors inside, and there's a robot who's doing a task. In fact, this machinery is working combined with automation and robotics. But for each setup of this machinery is a lot of effort to integrate a robot in an existing environment of automation, or to build up machinery, including robotics. And you can't find people who are really available to achieve this combination, this integration. And this is really a topic. We are here at Siemens. We are these gray boxes on the right corner. We are doing these PLCs over the world. And robotics become more and more important in machinery. And we ask ourselves how to solve this type of problem. If you go in detail, in fact, you have today a user who want to set up machineries. And this user, they are working with this kind of equipment. They are doing these things with PLCs. They are using TIA Portal to set up the machinery. And when it comes to the point that they want to utilize robots for their new machinery types, they have to deal with a new engineering. They have to deal with a new operation mode of robots. They have to find experts for this. And this is really something, today the situation is we have a lot of process experts and PLC experts there available in the market. They are trained to deal with some kind of products like ours with TIA Portal. But if you come to the point, integrate robots or utilize robots, robot experts are missing. And think, Anett, is this something in your direction maybe you're addressing with Wandelbots?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of you might have checked our stand already in the last days. That's exactly where Wandelbots could come in and bring some added value to the TIA Portal, because what we're aiming to do is to make robots accessible for anyone out there. Because we understand there will be a ton more robots in the future to come. To be exact, right now estimates say about 10 times as many robots in about 8-9 years from now. And there will be more people needed to program these robots, and it can't be that we always need some high-level developers that can go deep down into hard coding to get the robots ready. So we said we want to work on some no-code robotics solution that enables you to teach robots like you and like me and anyone out there, and not just the robot experts. Yeah. Because we recognized, how many people do you actually know who are able to hard code a robot in your shop floor? I think there are some good SIs needed, and that can cost you easily 150, 200K just to implement one robot. So with the robotics platform that you can also see at our stand, we said, let's make teaching very easy for anyone out there. And let's play the no-code scenario so that you don't have to sit there for hours and hours and with your PLC to code your robot. We're with that, bringing automation in general to the next level. It's especially focused on an easier UI than whatever you've seen before. And with that, we're going to go and bring transparency into fleets on the shop floor as well, because we will be enabling the industry to have the same language for all the different robots and manage and steer robots from there. The platform, you might have seen it yesterday already. I gave a brief introduction to it. I just want to show it once more. So we have an open platform that we're building. We are building more and more software development kits right now. We're at the robots software development kit, but there will be more coming so that we can give these SDKs out to third parties so they can develop against our platform. And that will enable all of us to work on one common platform and language together. And just to give you a picture where we are right now, there's a current state of companies that are already involved. So you are, for example, or soon to come, Fanuc, Yaskawa, and there's more and more robots coming in the platform. But that's also where we see a lot of benefits to collaborate with Siemens together, because they are doing a similar job to bring more and more robots on their platform. So in that way, we can also scale faster. On top of that platform, like with any platform, you have applications or services. And some of those services, of course, right now are more Wandelbots services, but the goal is that there will be more third-party services on top. And I just want to go once more in the teaching application for those of you who haven't seen it at the stand. It's a 20-second clip that shows you, I hope you can see it if I'm not in the way, that shows you how you literally teach a path. The more complex the path, the better it is, because you will have a lot of return of investment, because with this, it's very easy to teach complex paths. It doesn't matter if it's gluing or welding or, yeah. I'm lacking words right now, but yeah, any application you can imagine, the sky is the limit. You put it into the application we have, you quickly adjust whatever you need to adjust, and then you go and get the code and teach your robot. And now I would like Christopher to maybe explain a bit better how that gets back into TIA Portal, how we fit together the automation.
Yep.
Can I say old school? I don't want to say old school, but it is a bit old school automation industry.
It's factory stuff. It's not the cool robotic stuff.
Yeah. So that's where we are on the right side, but let's merge it together. I think the industry needs it as well.
But first question, did anybody of you tried it out, Wandelbot solution to program robots easy at the booth stuff? In the back? Yeah, great. Andreas. This is very easy. I really love it. This is great. You can really train the robot in several minutes, never programmed a UR before, to be honest. And this is a great work you did to solve the problem of less available robot experts in the market and make robots available for everyone. And coming back to the point from the beginning, there's the machinery now, the robot is running, there's code available, you know how it's run, but how to integrate it in this line, in this plant design, in this plant automation, this machine automation. And in fact, you have two different worlds today. There's the robotics world and there's the machine world. And people have to solve the problem of integration. And we talked over 5 years ago starting and have a work with all the brands, the top players in robotics market to solve the problem for integration. And this is the black one in the middle. We defined a new language for robotics that is unified for every robot manufacturer. And this is available not in the robotics world, it's for the automation guys who can now control robots manufacturer independent with the same code and bring robots integrated to machine automation. And we thought something, how could it be that utilizing this great low-code engineering from Wandelbots with this approach, is there something possible? And the idea is very easy. The first step could be that you train or make your robot program very easy in Wandelbots engineering. And then have an export of this code generation, to our approach to the manufacturer-independent speech of robotics for the automation. In this case, it's called Thematic Robot Library. This is our approach we have also at our booth over there. And then this is TI Portal, this old stuff here, definitely. But here, there's automation code beside robots code running. And very easy to understand function. This is function blocks. People know what is going on. They don't have to be really experts for the robot brand in front of them. This is manufacturer independent. And then you can achieve really a combination of machine automation with robotics. And this will really drive the robotics market forward in the next years. We think this could be a great approach and would be really happy to have your feedback to this. Should we do this? I think so.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting. I mean, there were just 2 hands up who used TIA already, but we wanted to use the chance to understand if you understood the concept, would this be something interesting? I mean, this is just a little idea what it could look like, but when you go into TIA Portal, you find your Wandelbots, you start the teaching, you get the code into TIA, and then steer your robots.
Exactly. This is a screenshot. People doing the complete plant. They're doing the complete line. So hundreds of thousands connected components working together, and now the robots come in. And to make it very easy, there is a plug-in, could be in the future, and a plug-in for Wandelbots. Have the code import from your great tool, and then bring it to life in the automation world. And now everything is combined, everything is easy. And yeah, you can make great machineries with it.
I love that. Siemens easy. That sounds like a great idea. Any one of you who feels this could be a good idea? There's one hand going up. I know there's another hand going up. 3 hands going up. So I'm happy if at least, I know there are not so many people, 4 hands going up. Man, who offers more?
So much action here.
Yeah. Ooh. No, it's a small stage, but we definitely wanted to introduce this because we want to go ahead and start working on that physically as well. We checked already how it could work with the documentations from both sides. So it's now about to make it happen. And with that, we thank you very much for your attention.
Yes. Thank you.
Cool. Danke.